sparrows in the sky. Though it may seem today that I'm so far away from you, you never have to fall, 'cause I'm right here before you call my name, and I'll come running to heal you, feel you, take you by the hand, and I'll show you the way to where I am. All you should know that I will never ever go away. As long as I care for the sparrows in the sky. Forget your yesterday, for when this night to brand new day gives way. Your life, your breath renewed, a ray of sun reminds you it's okay. You'll never be alone if you feel me, hear me, take me into your heart, and we'll never ever have to part. But you should know that I will never ever go away. As long as I care for the sparrows in the sky.
Never have to worry about a thing. Don't have to worry. You will never have to worry about a thing. Don't have to worry about a thing.
All you should know that I will never ever go. As long as I care for the sparrows in the sky. Oh yeah, don't worry. Sarah never seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. Consider the lilies, how they grow. Whatever you need, your Father knows. Oh, come on, let me say.
You'll never. Don't you know you never have to worry? I will always be there. Oh yeah, said you will never have to worry. You will never have to worry. Oh, yes.
If you only knew what I do for you, it'd just be me, nothing that we couldn't do. If you only do what I asked you to, I would make your dreams come true. If you only knew. For so long I've been waiting to spend some time with you. You don't know, you cannot imagine the things that we could do. You can't even understand. If you would only let me in, I would do something special just for you. All you gotta do is say begin. I have so many plans for me and you. If you only knew. If you only knew what I do for you, it'd just be me, nothing that we couldn't do. just me and you, just the two. Don't delay. It's your day. Would it be okay? Just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Take places that you've never been. Answer all of the questions you never asked. Oh, you never asked. If you would only take my hand. No more sorrow, no more pain. Never ever hurt again. I'll give you shelter from the rain. All I really want to say is I love you. Let me take you in my arms and just fly away. Ooh, never gonna let you go, baby. Don't wake us tomorrow may never come. Just be me and you. Nothing that we couldn't do. If you'd only do what I asked you to, I will make your dreams come true. If you only knew, if you only knew what I do for you. It'd just be me and you. Nothing that we couldn't do. If you'd only do what I asked you to, I would make your dreams come true. If you only knew. Just between you and me, this is nice. There's no tricks. Ooh, this love is so real. Just between, this is nice. Ooh, there's no tricks. This love is so real. Just what do I have to do to let you know? Should I make your flowers grow? Should I make it rain or snow? Yeah. So many things I've done just for you. Forest green and the ocean blue. Just to show my love is true. Just between you and me, this is nice. There's no trace. This love is so real. Just between. This is nice. There's no tricks. This love is so real, yeah. Don't you know I taught the birds to fly, hung the stars up in the sky? Can you guess the reason why? Can you take more than a passing glance? Nothing is by happenstance, yet you think it's just by chance. Just between you and me, this is not no tricks. This love is so real. Between you and me, this is not. There's no tricks. This love is so real. Ocean's deep, real wide.
Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh my. You always pressing buttons. Primo gonna get on you tonight. You always pressing buttons.
Whenever Primo's on the line, I gotta do at least one thing that's going to mess things up.
And
You know
that's
what I'm
my extra time to be able to get myself together. Wow.
saying? So let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
Right before we went to the little thingy just now,
Yeah.
I was supposed to change cameras. And I just waited too late. And now
Thanks
it
a lot,
cut
babe.
into the middle of the
Thanks a
actual
lot.
opening. So, okay, so let me just say real quick, hi everybody. Glad you are here. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's John and April Live. We're excited to be here again, even though this week has been bananas already, as you can hear by April's voice.
Yes.
April's voice is basically
We
gone.
should be using our mics tonight.
Yeah, I'm trying to put this mic as
really
close to
should be,
April's
but, you know.
mouth as we can because she's. I don't know, man. You've been taking stuff all week. You've been drinking NyQuil like water at night.
Don't make me cough, baby. People don't think I got the Rona.
You've been coughing. But
Yeah.
they know you ain't got the Rona.
I'm just saying, when you start coughing, folk be looking at you sideways.
Well, I mean,
You know that's the truth.
if you have the Rona, you can't, give it to them online. You know
But
what I'm
people
saying?
feel
That'd
that they can get it, so.
So anyway, yeah, man. So April started
Sorry,
back to
y'all.
school,
Mm-hmm.
and
It's been a really busy week.
but it's crazy on your voice.
Yes.
By the way, are you using a microphone in class?
Yes, I am.
You are.
Yeah.
Does it help it?
It's okay. It's not great.
Is it
not a
because
great microphone.
your voice was already gone, basically?
Yes.
I see highlights in the bun. You talking about April's hair? You talking about
Do you know how old those are, Primo?
turn? Yeah, that's always been
Wow.
there.
That's like 3 years old.
Exactly. So what's up,
Yeah.
David? And of course, Primo, sorry you lost your top fan status, and Madeline, who is here. Glad you guys are on tonight. I don't know what's going on with your top fan status, Primo, why you keep losing it, but wasn't he on last week?
I think so. I don't know
I
what
think he
happened.
was. Wanda Sampson, hi there. How are you?
Hey.
Glad you're on here tonight. Thank you for
Yes.
joining us. Yeah, Primo, I mean, you're supposed to lose top fan status when you miss an episode. I think you have to, watch consistently.
To get like 3 in a row or something like that.
You know what? I
I
still
don't
haven't
know
looked
the
it up.
rules.
I don't
You
either.
need to look it up.
I
'cause
still have
we
no
don't know
idea.
the rules, and people keep getting on like, I lost my status, so
Yeah, so
I
sorry
can't
about
tell
that.
them what to do to get it back.
And we're not the one giving it to you. It's Facebook doing
right.
something. So we have no idea
Yeah,
how
we'll
that
figure
happens.
it out. We'll figure it out.
But anyway, Tam talking about losers lose, Primo. so Tam,
Hey, Tam.
do you have top fan status, Tam?
Listen,
And if you have it,
all I
then-
had to say is, Tam, y'all tore it up with Donnie McClurkin.
Yeah, you did.
Okay,
You did.
that was
dope.
amazing.
That was really dope.
So I wish I was there,
Yeah, me too.
but not for the long service, but
Yeah. The service
just
was like
for
five.
the Donnie
The service
McClurkin
was like
part.
5 hours.
Just for the Donnie
Actually,
McClurkin part.
just the Donnie McClurkin part was like 5 hours.
I'll take that mini concert.
Tam said
okay?
she's coming for your spot, Primo.
Hello, Cynthia Verna.
Cynthia, try hot and cold shower. She means tea and rest up.
Oh,
Pray for a speedy
yes.
recovery.
Thank you.
Yes,
I do need to do that. That's
I
a
mean,
good point.
she's been doing she's
Listen,
been taking care of
I had
herself.
nothing 3 days ago, guys.
Yeah.
I'm talking about zero voice, nothing.
Yeah, so this is good.
What up, Kimmy? Girl, you need to just come on here.
What in the world,
Why
man?
are you? Anyway, I'm not going.
she's too
She
tired.
tired. I know. I'm not going to do that.
She said she was fun.
It
She's
was
a joy
fun.
to work with.
That
was fun. What
You
I
said
say?
she was fun.
Oh, I said she said that was my bad. Anyway, yes, that was fun. I'm glad you got to do that, Tam. That was
Yeah,
good.
that was great. That was
really
great.
nice.
I enjoyed that so much.
Okay, so I wanted to say real quick that you started school, but both of our children are in high school.
Yes.
And they started today. Well, Julia started yesterday. John started today. And I can't believe that they're both in high school.
I can't either.
And April gave me an assignment today that's like an impossible assignment. And I got it done. But it was very hard to do. You know what that was? She wanted me to take pictures of the kids for their first day out in front of the school.
I couldn't believe when
with
you
all
sent me
kind of other
pictures
people.
and they were in the front. I was like, whoa, how did you do that?
And I'm
How did you
saying-
get them to cooperate with you?
It was hard because as soon as I said, they started complaining, and I was
Okay.
like, you know what? I said, Mommy said I have to get you pictures of you guys.
You blame me?
I did, and they were like, brother, I said, look, guys, and this is literally what I said. I said, look, guys, I have to sleep with her tonight.
You said that?
Yes.
You
they,
did
they were
not
like, they were
say that.
like, okay,
Oh,
and they took the pictures.
okay, good.
I said they'll be
whatever
happy
you got,
later.
whatever you had to do to get it.
They'll
They
be hap-
didn't.
they'll be
They did
happy
not
later.
come home complaining, so I'm good. What up?
So Kim still has her top fan status. That's probably why she came
Yes.
on tonight, just to make sure. Even though I know she's, just coming back from fun. A teaspoon of honey is great for that too, babe.
Okay. Yes,
That's
I've been
what Wanda
doing
says.
that.
Yes, you've been doing everything.
Abdel, hello. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly.
You are.
Thank you for joining us. Okay, so
We have a topic tonight that is interesting, but we want to talk about our sponsor again, as we've been doing lately. We have a sponsor that's going to be doing something awesome very soon, and that is a golf tournament. It's coming up in October, and you are invited to come because John and April are actually going to be there in person, and we're going to be doing something official for the golf tournament now. So you got to come.
You got to come. So tonight's live is sponsored by the Brothers and Sisters Invitational, a 4-day golf tournament and or couples getaway, guys. We talked about this. Even if you don't play, you can have a getaway. You can golf or just enjoy time with your boo to relax and enjoy the beautiful Legends Resort on October 3rd through the 6th. For our listeners only, register today and add promo code CHIMES10 for 10% off at brothersgolf.org.
You should go to brothersgolf.org just to see right now because the Legends Resort is dope. They have several courses on the property. They have all kinds of other things that you can do like massages and...
They have a beautiful spa.
Yeah, nice spa and all that kind of stuff. You really want to do this. And already we have people like Primo on here talking junk, talking about we better fake an injury because apparently
I actually
Primo
do have
and
an
Shalita
injury
are gonna be there.
promo. I actually do have an injury, Primo.
What is it?
And it is my wrist. It's better, but I'm saying that now.
Why?
Not because I'm going. Listen, I already know that.
The Davises.
But I need to just say that just in case. Just in case I can't even play.
You're saying that so that when we beat them, then you're going to be like, and I was injured.
Exactly.
That's
no, I like that. We'll stick with that.
So go there now. Go to brothersgolf.com and just check it out. And if you like what you see, you can use the offer code CHIMES10. You can get 10% off still. And we're excited about that. So thank you for that. All right,
I
so
get to do my dance moves, man.
Yeah, you did a little bit at the beginning. Okay, so we got some guests tonight. We have an interesting topic tonight. One that, and I meant to tell you about this, one of the Chimes said something about our topic, and they basically said that our listening audience probably doesn't even care about this question because black people always clean themselves.
Oh, wow.
And I said, well, that's all the more reason why you need to watch because I think tonight is going to be purely hypothetical in some way. But anyway.
I'm not going to comment on that.
I won't either. So tonight's topic is how often do you shower, unpacking how hygiene practices impact relationships. Now
why are you bringing this up?
We're bringing this up because of this big debate that is online right now between celebrities. It's a big celebrity debate about bathing. And apparently some celebrities came out and talked about how often they bathe.
Or how often they don't bathe.
How often they don't bathe.
Yes.
And then also talked about their bathing practices with their children, like how often they bathe their kids and all this other kind of stuff. Yeah. And it's sort of created a little bit of a stir, you know. So anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I don't want to. No, go ahead.
Okay, so we have some guests tonight, and these guests are just right for this topic for a couple of reasons. They are siblings, but they're married to each other. They're not actually siblings to each other.
I hope not.
No, they're not. And these are our people.
Hey, Shay. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, that is gross. Yeah, we agree. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not necessarily. Let's talk about this.
My son just said it's healthier to shower every other day. And maybe it is. Yes, it was Ashton Kutcher, and others who basically did this thing. So, I'm going to play this right now so that we can get into our little segment with our siblings. Now, the thing is, we don't have this many siblings there. We only have this many. And this actual sibling that is here, I have to put them in because we didn't
You didn't do
earlier.
that. What happened?
No, because they weren't here yet for us to be able to do that.
You could have been doing that, though.
No, I couldn't have.
Oh,
because the actual thing didn't work.
Not trying to call you out.
Right. So basically, all I have to do is do this and say guest Paul and Tyena, and there they are.
Hi, guys.
What's up, y'all?
Hi.
Now talk just to make sure we can hear you.
How you doing?
Okay, good. There we go.
Test. Sound good.
You.
So let me just introduce this couple. This is Paul Nixon and his wife, Tyena Nixon. They have been married now for 4 years, right, guys?
Yep.
Okay, just making sure. And Paul is my brother. Obviously, he's been on the show several times. And so Tyena has been my sister now for the last 4 years.
Yeah, so we still sipping with the sibs.
Exactly.
Okay.
They're still our siblings
That's
that we are
right.
sipping with. And they have some particular things that I think help. So the first thing is you need to follow Tyena because she is a mom blogger. And I actually think of her as kind of like a spiritual, self-actualized mom.
I like that. I like that.
And I think that's pretty good. You like that? Okay.
I like that. You like that?
Tyena, what Tyena and April have in common is that they both are from Atlanta. So Paul and I both married ATL
All of a sudden,
girls.
my voice came back.
Why is that?
You gotta rip Atlanta.
Somebody
You got a
ATL,
time for
shout.
sore throat when you're repping Atlanta.
Come on,
Right.
me and Tyena gonna do that bang behind at the
Bang
end.
head
We're gonna do that bang
bound.
at the end. At the
Yeah,
end.
got it.
Except I don't know how to do it though. So
I'm sorry.
Excuse me? Don't do her like that, cause
Don't do me.
Can't do it.
I know she can do it. Okay, we've done that
There's
together.
a lot of church folk on here. I don't want to start busting dance moves. It's just okay.
April, you're not a pastor's wife. April do it.
I don't dance like a pastor's wife, so that's what I'm saying.
Neither do I, honey child.
Online, you do. Anyway, so the reason why Paul and Tyena I think are great for this subject for a few reasons. The first one is that
Paul never showers.
I obviously know Paul's showering
Exactly.
habits from growing up. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
That's what I was thinking.
But there was this big part of the conversation, which I think we're going to start with tonight. There's this big part of the conversation that people were in an uproar over because these celebrities had some specific practices with their children, and you guys have a small child. In fact, we had to get you came on a little bit after normal time because of Theo's bedtime, right? What time does Theo go to bed?
7:30.
That's 8:30 Eastern.
Central.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
8:30 Eastern. Yeah.
Right. So anyway, did he get in bed on time tonight?
It was close.
We aim for between 7:30 and 8, so somewhere in there.
Okay. So it happened. That's good. Anyway,
But before we get into
go
it,
ahead.
can I
Go
just-
ahead. Do your thing.
Now this is sipping with the sib, so I hope you are sipping on something tonight, and we have to
we
tell
got it.
everybody what we sipping on.
Primo already
Okay.
asked. Inquiring minds want to know what's in Paul's cup. It's
Everybody
like
wants to know
knows.
what Paul's
It's-
cup. Okay, so that is what, seltzer water?
Yeah, Perrier.
Is that what you actually have in there, though? Be honest.
No.
Yes.
Tell the
I'm
truth.
just kidding.
O'Brien said, "No, I think this is definitely a great topic because," and then he put, "What is the frog for?"
Frog tea.
I see the tea
Because
but I don't-
it's the tea, the frog sipping tea.
Yeah, the
It's
frog
a-
tea.
Got it. Okay, thank you very much. I needed that. And then here's Pat. Pat's actually watching. Pat just said, "I need to know who amongst your audience is not washing daily." She was the one that said, ain't nobody doing this.
Right.
And then Wanda says she showers every day. Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm sipping on some tea.
what kind of tea you have?
Lime, lemon, and throat coat.
Yeah, because your throat is black. I'm sipping on what'd you make me again?
Just peppermint.
Right, peppermint tea
Nothing
with honey,
special.
right?
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah.
on the Mud One, we live in the Caribbean. We shower at least twice a day.
Right.
Yes,
I'm saying
yes.
this is what
That is
people are
real.
gonna say tonight. Okay, so back to what I was saying earlier, Tyena. If people want to follow you on Instagram, it is the Tyena Nixon, right?
Right, the Tyena Nixon.
And it's spelled Tyena Taina like that.
That's right.
Yeah. And then Nixon.
And my blog is abundantlytiny.com, and you can subscribe to my newsletter. That is coming out next week.
Abundantlytiny.com. Oh, your newsletter coming out next week.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So
That's awesome.
I think we should start by talking about the actual debate between celebrities. First of
Okay.
all, Paul and Tyena, do you guys know about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think that rich people like to volunteer information that nobody asked them for. And I feel
How did
like
this
that's
start?
a side effect of being rich. Like, you just don't care, I guess.
I think
what
it's more
people
fame
think.
than it is rich.
Okay.
But
Fame.
those two things go together. But yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
I
necessarily.
don't know how rich. I don't know how rich these actors are. I mean, they're rich compared to us, but they're not rich compared to like wealthy people. They're still employees. Ashton Kutcher and Dax Shepard, they're not like balling like.
You don't think so?
You don't think
Ashton Kutcher has like
and he
movies
has-
he's produced and
And
stuff
he
like
has
that.
a lot of businesses that he owns.
Right.
He's very.
Yeah.
I think he's balling.
I mean,
Yeah.
look up
Ashton is
he's
definitely balling.
Okay, so he's balling like I'm probably like 10, 20, 30 million, probably under 100.
Okay.
So comparatively,
Either way, that's still
Seth
rich
Curry's
people.
signed a
And
contract
almost
for
all of our, and almost all of our thing.
That's filthy rich to
Right,
me.
exactly.
that's like wealthy. That's like wealthy.
That's
I'm
very
saying I don't
wealthy.
think these people are wealthy.
You think they're rich,
I
not
think,
wealthy.
right.
But my point is, people outside of our tax bracket
They're all rich.
seem to love to share information that
Yeah.
nobody asked them for.
Yeah. I agree
Right.
with that.
So I don't know how this started. I don't know who the first person was that offered up this information.
It was Ashton and
Ashton
his
Kutcher.
wife. They were on a podcast and they talked about. No.
It started like last year. This started last year, and I can't remember. It was a single.
Oh, was it? What's her name? It was a who?
A single woman.
Oh, okay, a single woman.
It was a single woman, also relatively famous.
200 million. Wow.
And I can't remember if it was like an article or something that kind of got it started. But then from there, our fairer skinned cousins started volunteering information on the internet, just on Twitter, and telling everybody about their hygienic practices. It started with legs. They were telling.
I remember that.
Yes.
I remember the leg thing. We talked about that on the show.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
I remember that.
Yes.
When they get in the shower, they don't wash their legs.
Yes.
Wow.
And
Okay,
I didn't
no.
realize. I didn't realize that's where it started.
Do you wash your legs, Tyena?
Do you wash your legs? Did you just ask her that?
Paul, do you wash your
I
legs?
wash my legs.
Yes.
Do you wash
You
it?
paused for a
Hold on.
long time, Paul. Just kidding. What up, Aaron and Courtney?
Do you wash every time you get in the shower? Like you wash your legs every time?
Of course.
What's
the point of a shower if you're not gonna wash?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Who does not
was in the shower
wash
about-
I'm just
their legs?
I'm just asking rhetorical questions for the audience, just to make sure that we have like a baseline of what we do on the show.
They said they didn't need to scrub their legs because the soap just runs down.
That's incorrect.
Yes, that's
remember that.
exactly. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that.
That is just wrong.
So how do you feel about this idea of just getting a wipe and wiping, just a wipe, and wiping under and wiping down in those essential areas as your kind of like a wash up instead of a shower? Because that's what Ashton says. And the other guy, who was it?
Dax? Was it Dax?
What's his name? Dax, you're right. Who says that they do that. And they do
Like
that most
every day, like regularly. Is what
Like that's
they
a
say.
regular thing.
One of them said I do that every day. And
Every
then, like,
day.
periodically go shower, but like every day.
Yeah,
he
like maybe
washes
shower once a week,
his
whatever.
Armpit. Like he wipes off his armpits and his crotch or whatever. I think it was
And-
Dax. Was
and
that
another-
Dax? It might have been Dax.
Well, another guy, I don't know if it was Dax, but said celebrities were saying that when they're on set with him, everyone is complaining about how he stinks.
Wow.
They read like quotes, y'all. Quotes about the stench.
Dax's wife, Kristen Bell, who's also an actress, she said that she goes by the smell basically with their kids, so she doesn't bathe them
Yeah,
every
she
day.
said that.
But when they start to smell, then she knows it's time.
Actually, she said when they begin to reek.
Okay, so
Not
this is what I'm
even when
saying.
They smell a little bit.
Okay,
They
quick-
have to
overpowering.
stank. They got to be stanky.
This is what I want to know. Okay, so
When
Theo's
it's
too young.
overpowering.
Theo's only 2 years old, and so he's really too young to like have a stench, right? I mean, he's not like
Yeah, when babies aren't going, they're not got them hormones that cause all that.
Yeah,
so they're not
babies
gonna,
basically stink where their diaper was. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much
Right,
it.
right.
So my question is, how often do you bathe Theo? And when he gets to be older, could you see yourselves as parents actually only bathing him when he stinks or when you see dirt on him?
No. Unacceptable. But back to your first question. We bathe him. We currently bathe him actually every other day because he has eczema.
Yeah, we did the
He
same
has
thing.
eczema. It was recommended by multiple doctors that he bathe every other day. And we have a whole routine for how we do that. And on the days that he doesn't bathe, he gets wiped down. And he gets wiped down, like washcloths and everything gets wiped down. And he gets moisturized twice a day. And that helps with his eczema. We haven't had actually any flare-ups really in the last year. He's been doing really well. However, my rule of thumb is still, if we go somewhere that I think is like more germy than he usually is, if he plays
If he's playing,
outside
like
in the
dirt or
dirt,
something. Yeah.
you
Exactly.
still don't get that bad. Then we
He
just
get in
go
that bath.
extra
Exactly.
moisturize.
Yes.
But see, what I don't understand is
even if he bathed because he bathed today, if tomorrow he goes outside and he gets dirty, he'll get a bath tomorrow, even though it's the next day.
Right.
Right.
Or I have
He's in bed.
we have a what is it called? A cleansing oil that we can put in his water and let him sit in the water for a little bit. That way you're not scrubbing his skin, but he's
Right.
still getting sort of like the dirt off of him.
Yes.
And
yes.
I make that point to say that if these people were not dedicated to being dirty, and just wanted to be moisturized, there would
There's
still
other
be
ways.
ways
Yeah,
to
there's
do
other ways.
that without avoiding bathing.
Yeah,
but
but-
they are purposely avoiding bathing.
So let me tell you, Ashton and his wife, what they were saying was, okay, first of all, they got on Instagram and did a live, like, whatever, joking around, saying, he was like, my wife has now bathed our kids every night for the past 4 nights or something like that. He was joking around, like, because of all the flack that they're getting from people, whatever. And so he was like, you're washing all of their oils off. And I was thinking, you know what? Ashton is the kind of guy, if you know him, if you watch him, he's the kind of guy that is about, making sure that they keep their oils in and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So, but I'm saying that does not mean you can't, for your kids to get to the point where they're stinking, that means you're not even wiping them up.
Right.
Okay. Because so I don't get that.
But this is what
understand.
Primo said. Smell is when I determine if my dog needs a bath, not my kids.
Right. Exactly. No, but this is the thing too. If you form a habit where your kids are not bathing, that you're teaching them what they need to do in life. And I'm saying, I'm sorry, but those middle school years, you've got to bathe almost twice a day. You really should be bathed in the morning and in the night.
How old are their kids? Because middle schoolers just stink just cuz. Like, they just wake up in the morning stinking.
Yeah, they don't have to even have a reason. But what's crazy is you talked about celebrities and rich people and all that kind of stuff, but when I was especially in public school, if kids were coming to school stinking, you calling defects.
Right. Yeah. It was like maybe there's some neglect happening with these parents. You know what I'm saying?
But you see what I'm saying about people who have money? Nobody's calling defects on them.
Right. It ain't happening. You're right.
Protected
That's a good point.
That.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Okay, so Abdel said, let those people do their thing.
Okay.
I agree.
I want to say...
I totally agree.
I want to say, seriously, if that's what they want to do, that's fine. I really don't have a problem with it.
I don't either. But
I'm talking about as for me in my house.
As for me in my house. But as your teacher, as for me in my classroom, that's all I'm saying. You need to wash your kids if you're bringing them to school. If you're leaving them at home, that's a whole different thing.
Deidre said the mid-school hallway was always funky. And she's right.
Always. You have to. But I do believe that you can. Now let's go back because... No, seriously.
Aaron said no fried onions over here. Get in the shower every day. And these are parents of kids that they know their kids have a stench. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we can't play.
Yes, that's true. But this is the thing. What was I saying?
I don't know. What were you saying?
Oh, there is a thing with, the whole drying out and all that kind of stuff. So if you...
You mean if you bathe too much,
your
dry
skin
out.
or whatever.
Well, that's why Tyena was saying you extra moisturize.
Exactly. But I'm saying, I'm talking about the idea of this celebrity being, offending people with his stench during a movie.
Right.
Movie
like people on set
whatever. On set are upset. I think when you start offending other people, then you need to take showers.
And I think that's something you just have to consider, because we live in a society. Like, how is what you're doing affecting the people around you? If it's something like smell, it matters, in my opinion. Yes. Like, if the way you smell is troublesome, for example, let's think about something else that would make you smell. Let's say I smoke cigarettes. Yeah. That's something to consider. Like, how does me smoking cigarettes affect the people I'm around? You know what I'm saying? That's just something to consider.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I don't know.
So another thing, though, that I remember happening on the internet some years ago was white people discovering body butters. And they were like shook. They were like, "Wow!" It was matter of fact, it was a white. I could
have been moist this whole time,
right? But it was a white mom who I think had adopted black kids. I think.
Ooh, and so that's how she was able to
know. Yeah, so she didn't know about the butters, and when a black person told her about butters, she wrote this long thing on the internet like, "Fellow white people, I have something to tell you. I have discovered butters, and this is how black people stay moist all the time." And then white people started saying like, but why do we need it? And she was like, you know how sometimes your skin gets like scaly or like itchy? It's because you're ashy. And she explained ashiness.
And they didn't know what that was.
Oh, that's so funny.
And so I feel like the reason maybe that some of our fairer skinned cousins, don't understand that they don't understand that you can like moisturize yourself. You know,
So you
can actually shower every day and still get the oils that you need.
Still remain moist. Yes.
So maybe you think maybe that's what's
You
going
know
on.
what it is.
So
you are right about that.
But this is the thing about this that I noticed when I looked up just for a short period of time to see which celebrities were talking and what they were saying. It seemed like all of the celebrities of color were talking about how they bathe multiple times a day. Like The Rock was like, I work out, man. I bathe 3 times a day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 3, yeah, and Terry Crews said 3.
Terry Crews said 3, yeah.
So I think I wonder. You probably agree, but and you're saying it. You're kind of alluding to it now, Tyena. Do we feel like this sort of the line on which side of the line you come on probably has to do with whether or not you're a person of color? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Okay.
Well, if it's about staying
I have
moisturized.
historical data to back this up.
Okay.
I learned this in my history of public health course when I was doing my master's program.
Yeah.
And we talked about
Where did you get your master's?
Where did I get my master's? From Emory University, Rollins
In
School
Atlanta.
of Public Health. Oh, you just wanted me to say that? Okay.
Who came to your graduation?
Huh? What
Who came to your graduation?
Oh my gosh. My then pastor, now brother, John, was present at my graduation. Matter of fact, he went to a whole day of graduations that day.
Yes, he did.
I did.
I remember that.
I think Audrey graduated that day too, and there might have been somebody else. I think it was like 2 or 3, and y'all all on the same campus.
Right.
That was crazy, man. Anyway.
That was a great day. So we learned in our history of public health course that there was a time when, as part of like discriminatory practices against Black people, they kind of made it seem like the reason why white people were getting sick was because of the Black people who came into their homes to clean their homes and take care of their children.
Whoa.
And so it became extra like serious and critical for Black people. That's why one thing about Black people, even if we're poor, the kids' clothes are going to be clean. You know what I mean?
And we're going to be clean.
We're going to be clean because I think there's like this stigma that has been passed down for generations.
Wow.
That like,
is that what that is?
if nothing else, we have to be clean because we're far more scrutinized than our counterparts.
And I think that was the biggest thing about this at first was that it seemed like a lot of the people that were talking about not bathing were white, and they have the ability to say that with no problem. If one of us said that, who knows? People would be like, "Oh man, that dirty." You know what I'm saying? He don't never.
Right. It's really sad. It's really sad, but that is true. It's really sad, but that is true that would happen.
Right.
But I mean, yeah.
It is what it is.
I don't want to. Yeah. But anyway.
Well, so we're going to take a break real quick because we want to do a little commercial. And this commercial is about something that I think, honestly, this subject affects your intimacy.
Oh,
and we're going to talk to Paul and Tyena about that in a second.
That's the next
But there's
go-round.
no question that your intimacy can be impacted by whether or not you bathe enough. So,
and
we
other
wanna tell-
things.
and
There's some
things.
other what do you say? Hygienic
Practices.
Practices
Yes.
that actually can make somebody say, I ain't doing this.
True.
Like, I'm not going to marry this person because they do this or that or don't do this or that.
Yes, and I want
we're
to
going to talk about that.
I want to ask Paul and Tyena about that specifically.
Yes, so
But
get ready.
here's the point. You can go to yourtotalintimacy.com. You can go there right now and you can take our free intimacy assessment, and this will give you an idea of where you are in your intimacy with your significant other. And they should probably take it too, because sometimes I can have an impression that things are going well and that we have high intimacy, and then my wife can take it and I find out, wow, she doesn't think we're got good intimacy at all. So anyway, it's free. You can go there now, yourtotalintimacy.com.
Yes, and it's very important though. I think this is very important because to know something, like to know that you are on the same page as far as your intimacy is concerned, is very important because, I could think that everything's great and it's not.
Yeah.
I think taking this will at least help you figure out, are you guys on the same page and where do you need to grow in that area?
That's true. So anyway, you can go there now.
And it's free.
It's totally free.
Yeah.
You can actually put assess.yourtotalintimacy.com or you can put www.yourtotalintimacy.com and take that today. Absolutely free. Okay, so we got a couple comments that we want to get to before we go back to Paul and Tyena. So Jaleesa says, on a serious note, mixed race children struggle the most. Our cousins don't care to bathe their children because they themselves don't bathe. This is what Jamel McBean says. The body has natural lipids that is constantly seeping out of your glands. A shower or bath does no harm unless you have an extreme skin condition.
Right.
Primo says, I'm really bad at applying lotion.
I knew that the last time. The last time we played golf with you, I was wondering about that.
Ashy, and you were like, why is it so ashy, man? Dude, man, the secret is to get your wife to do it for you. Tamara says male children usually are. Laugh out loud. Abdel says, wow. And white people don't clean their skin nor chicken, beef, fish.
Oh
my
no,
goodness.
don't say that. Don't put that on there.
Okay. Anyway, so Paul and Tyena, here's what I want to ask you, okay? This is shifting a little bit to your own relationship. You guys have been married for 4 years now, and I don't know if you can remember this far back. You should be able to. What I want to know is, once you got married and you started living together, were there any hygiene practices that you noticed that the other person had that surprised you? And whether that's hygiene practices, maybe they did something you don't do, or they don't do something you do, or whatever. Was there anything that surprised you about that, and how'd you handle it? I mean, you're still happily married, so clearly, you know.
I gotta think.
The answer is yes for me. Everything was surprising, kind of, because I never lived with a woman before.
Okay.
You never lived with a woman?
I'm
just kidding. I'm so joking.
You know what I'm trying to say.
You live with your mother and you live with your sister, but yeah.
I lived with my
That was
mother. I
just a
lived with
joke.
my sister was my roommate for a couple of years. We didn't get dressed together, so yeah, you know, we never showered with either one of them. So I was surprised at just how much she had to do. So like you know, we would shower together, for example. I'd get out, I'd dry off, put on lotion, deodorant, I'm finished.
Right.
20 minutes later, she's still in there. Doing something. I don't know what she's doing. She's doing something. She's still in there. You know? So it's just surprising is how much
Goes into
it, you know. and see this. So here's the other thing that's a little bit surprising to me. Tyena is naturally beautiful. She's not wearing makeup, right?
Right.
And she's not wearing makeup most of the time.
Right.
So if we're going somewhere special, she'll put on makeup or whatever. But besides that, she's not wearing makeup most of the time. So she doesn't have to do a lot to be pretty. You know what I mean? It doesn't require. It doesn't take all of that to look good. She looks good first thing in the morning.
Right.
Like she woke up like this, right? So it's all good. So it's really surprising to me why it takes like 90 minutes to go through a routine.
Because you're like,
that doesn't involve makeup.
You already cute. Why you got to be doing all that?
It's not like you know what I'm saying? It's like you weren't shutting it down before. You know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing?
Okay.
That is so funny, man.
Okay. So what he didn't understand is, I think there's just like a baseline for women that takes far more energy than it does for men. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Between the shaving and the crevices, there's just more to pay attention to.
And we care.
And
what does that mean? Are you saying we don't care?
Y'all don't care about.
Listen,
I care.
Listen, I try to get John to do things like use special soaps that will moisturize his body better. He's like, no. He immediately just rejects it. And I'm like, I'm telling you that this is better for your skin, and it's not going to take you any extra time. He doesn't care.
Right.
I'm saying
you're not exfoliating.
That's true. But I'm saying I care somewhat. But you're right. I don't care enough to be changing my soap.
He doesn't.
Okay. Will you agree that your shower routine is now a little bit longer now that we've been married?
No.
Did you used to did you use wait, did you used to condition your beard?
Okay.
Did you
condition your beard now, okay.
Did you used to use a separate face wash?
No.
Okay.
Those things take 9 seconds. That's not a longer shower. Not a longer shower.
It is, babe. It is, because I added some steps.
You definitely. I would say you've improved my routine. Sure, it's not longer though. I can wash my face, condition my beard, shave my head, shower, and be out in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't
longer.
think
It's not longer.
I don't even take that long
John,
a shower.
y'all,
That's
I'm
what I'm saying.
scared sometimes with John in his showers. I no, seriously. I'm like, how is it possible? 2 minutes? Two.
Now,
Three
I don't,
max.
I don't shave and all that kind of
Three
stuff in
max.
the shower though.
No, he doesn't shave in the
Yeah,
shower.
so
But still,
I'll
even
take my
if you
shower and get out and
shave, that's
shave,
an
you know what I'm
extra,
saying?
what? I mean, you shave literally in like 5 minutes.
Right.
Like,
It'll take about-
y'all, 3-minute showers. I'm like, how did you actually bathe properly?
Exactly.
And I clean every day.
If I had not been in there with him a few times, I wouldn't believe that he was like actually bathing. I would think he was turning on the water, waiting a few minutes, turning it back off.
Kim
Kim
says
told me
I'm
'cause-
also fast and wild.
He
That's
is.
his-
Let me tell y'all something. No,
It's
wait.
warfare in there.
It is warfare. I don't like showering with John because literally soap is all in my eyes. I'm talking. It's like he's going like this with his washcloth. I'd be like, what?
It ain't that
Okay.
bad.
No,
we're not the only one.
seriously.
We're not the only one.
I'm saying we ain't on vacation. I'm going to work. Like I'm just.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a spa day.
But you don't have to fling the soap and water all over the shower.
Everywhere. And now I'm trying to teach him, like, if you're gonna do that, we have a removable shower head. Would you mind just rinsing it down so that the studs aren't everywhere?
Now I've already trained John in that area. He rinses down now. It took
We're only 4
20
years in. Just
You're right. It took me 20
Right,
years,
right.
girl. It took me
Right now,
20 years to
rinse
get
the
him to rinse it down.
you getting a little better.
Okay.
You getting a little better.
I'll be rinsing the shower.
Okay. So that
Now, I just want to
was-
pause because do you notice that Paul said he conditions his beard? So John has this here, okay? And I've been trying to get him. I have talked about using juices and berries
heard
and
you
those
talk
types
about
of things. Haven't you heard me? Because this
Yeah.
joint be pricking me like daggone straight pins on at a seamstress
It is.
seamstress shop. This thing be okay.
Seamstress
He won't
shop.
do it. This dude will not.
Hold on.
When I say he don't care, he does not care.
Come on.
So
hold
these
on,
are the
hold on.
hygienic things.
Pause. Tyena,
Yes.
did Paul go out and buy his own beard conditioner thing?
I gifted it to him for Father's Day.
last year. Yeah.
I gifted it to him for Father's Day.
If
Okay.
April did that, I'd use it. But listen, I am not going to the store to be looking through and finding no daggone thing. But it is kind of a Brillo pad. You're right,
It is.
Tony.
It is.
There's a
I mean,
little
like, where did this thing come from? Like, I don't understand.
So Paul, just to ask you, was yours ever super rough like this? And is it now where if you go in to kiss Tyena, she's not like like April always does?
Yeah. So for sure, the problem I had is under
Down
here.
here.
I had a lot of naps.
Right.
This part
This
is
was always
not
cool.
that
Yeah,
bad.
this part was always
Right.
It's definitely softer now,
But
though.
under here
Right.
is just really nappy.
That was
So
what- that was
now,
Real
Yeah.
nappy.
I actually wash and condition it. I wash it, I condition it, and then I dry it. Actually, I wash it in the shower, and then I condition. I have like an oil that I do outside the shower to condition it. And then I have a
oils.
comb. I run a comb.
All
through it. And
that whole kit he got from his wife as a
Okay.
gift.
again, but again, 10 minutes. It doesn't
Right.
take longer.
Right.
It doesn't take longer.
But see, my shower alone is 10 minutes. So,
Right.
yeah.
That's like the shortest shower I can pull off.
Exactly. That's the shortest shower.
No, that's not true. I've done
she's
5
three-
minutes.
she's done-
3,
yeah,
4,
3,
4
4
minutes.
minutes.
I've done that.
So
before.
can't.
Primo
I
says
can't.
the
You don't
fastest
have to
shower he
shave.
has is 7 minutes. And he said he times it as a military man. That's as fast as he can do.
Okay.
Which
Okay.
That
not
shows that you're actually washing.
Exactly. And he's probably, as a military man, like just washing his body and not like flinging stuff all over.
He's very,
is.
yes. He's
Way-
really,
way more
yes,
fun.
exactly.
Abdel says the same with her husband, and he would be done, and I'm still drying my skin.
Exactly.
So,
Right. Right.
So apparently everybody has the same basic issue.
Also,
Okay,
Paul
not true,
slaps
Jamel. I do not
lotion
like.
on
I do not
himself.
like Irish Spring. Anyway, what'd you say?
Paul slaps his lotion on himself. Like, I try to lovingly apply my lotion to my body. He's like,
This is what he does. You
Done.
can hear the body.
yeah.
You can hear it. This is John.
yep.
I'm like-
abuse. It's abuse.
I'm like, what is that? So yes, they are washing and they're putting on their lotions and the oils and juices and berries. But however, they are not doing it in a way where we can be around
Without getting hurt.
getting hurt.
Kim said, make sure you get all that taco meat, Paul. Okay. So my other question though is, okay, that sounds like you guys were surprised. What is it? Oh, violent lotioning? Angela Baptiste. Must be a man thing. Violently lotioning. I guess so. Makes you feel like more of a man.
I don't understand that.
You know, think about it. Think of what we're doing. What we're actually doing feels like something that a woman would do. Applying something, like rubbing something onto our skin to make it softer. Nah, man. You got to slap that joint on there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You do that, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Patriarchy.
I need to
I didn't realize that's
yeah.
what it was. I didn't realize that's what it was.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the patriarchy once
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, you gotta
messing it all up.
beat
Y'all
it
think y'all
into
can't even
ourselves.
put on- Yeah, you can't even be nice to yourself while you put
No.
on lotion because of patriarchy. That's
That is sad. I understand now, though.
When you have 20 plus people showering, you have to master 5 minutes or less. I
That's true.
guess Cynthia's talking about in the military.
right.
Yeah, it's true.
no. Cynthia's
It's
talking
coconut
about
oil.
mission trips. Cynthia's talking about mission trips.
Oh, is that what she's talking about? Mission trips?
Yep.
Wow.
Because I was, you know what? And she reminded me, I was going to say, from being on mission, I have gone multiple days without showering. And I have used, but I brought out my bucket, my soap, and my water, and I got it done in the tent. You know what I'm saying? But and I've done we do the sign of the cross. You get the face, the pits, and the nether.
Yes, right.
Yeah. The nether
Yeah.
region.
But see, this is
Yeah.
my thing. I go back to, this is about offending your brother. If you listen during the pandemic, you at the house. Listen,
Right.
okay,
Yeah, I do.
That's right.
you do. Who cares?
Well, what
But
about
when-
me? I have to
you
be
be
in there
alright.
with you. You know what I'm saying?
You
be
mean
alright.
what about me? You talking about what about him? What about me? Okay, I'm just saying. I think we need to think about this in a different way because a lot of people are saying, they need let them be. Well, you're not gonna say that when they come to work and they aren't smelling like raw onions. You're not gonna say let them be. You're gonna be talking about them behind their back in the workroom.
Okay, but I want to.
So you need to shower
I wanna
for the
keep
sake of your brother.
I want to keep it with their relationship though because
Okay,
we're
I'm
onto
sorry,
something.
I'm sorry,
Okay,
I got off.
You just told us basically the things that kind of surprised you. I don't feel like Tyena actually answered though. Like Paul did, but she said she had to think about it.
Well, let her think
Okay,
about it.
Yeah, I
Well,
never thought about it.
Okay, I want you to think about it while I'm giving mine
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
The fact that you eat in the bathroom.
I don't eat in the bathroom as a regular thing. Listen, this is what happens. If I'm eating,
I can't.
hold on. If I'm eating something like say a popsicle or something, whatever, and I'm in the bedroom and I need to go tell April something, I'll go into the bathroom. I'm not putting the popsicle. I'm gonna just keep eating it. It's no big deal to me.
John,
There
you
are
have
I'm
eaten.
not-
You have
germs in there.
listen. John does not care.
Who cares?
John
There's
has come in the bathroom
germs.
eating a sandwich. Okay.
Yeah.
He said yeah.
My point is though, it wasn't like I went and set up in the bathroom to eat the sandwich. I just came in there to say something that I happened
I'm
to
just
have
saying
myself.
that was
There's
something.
not a tray table in the bathroom where I'm gonna go set up my
Right, that's what I'm saying.
All I'm saying is I can't even come in the bathroom chewing my food. I have to chew,
I have to spit it,
swallow,
that's right.
Look
and
at
then
Tab.
go.
Look at Tab.
Exactly. I'm saying I don't. When we got, I was like, I cannot believe that you're doing this.
Listen,
like that was a
listen.
shocker for me.
I'm not Kramer with a garbage disposal in the bathtub, cooking in there. And
I
like
know
that,
that,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
still, the fact that you can even eat a cookie in there, like I can't.
It's unacceptable.
Anyway.
Ooh, a cookie.
It's
Okay.
unacceptable. Okay. What was the man? I lost it because I was just so shocked about John eating in the bathroom. Okay. No, I never forgot. Okay, let me think.
Thank you, Tam.
Tab said that info alone puts me on Team April tonight.
Thank you. Yes.
Period. I already
So
know.
if you don't
I
like
already
that, you
know.
are automatically Team April tonight.
By the way,
Okay,
Primo said in
so-
war he's gone 40 plus days without showering.
Wow.
I think like the super fast showering, violent lotioning for sure. I didn't know about that. And what else?
That may be
Really,
it.
that's pretty much it. That's
Okay,
pretty
so
much
that
it.
that leads into my next question now. What would have been sort of your non-negotiable? Like, what would have been the thing that you could have found out while you were dating that might have made you change your mind about marrying each other? based on something you saw from a hygiene perspective, or something that once you got married and saw it, you were like, yo, I got to say something about that. Like what's on that list? Clearly for April, it's eating in the bathroom. But anyway.
If I had known that, y'all, I don't know.
I guess if it smells, I'm very sensitive to smell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sensitive to smell. It is an automatic turn off for me. I cannot handle it. So that would have been no. And then I think if like once we were married and I saw, if he wasn't keeping up with his hygienic practices, and if, I'd be hearing horror stories about underwear and stuff like that. Like that.
Yes, me too. I've
We're
heard
going to
stuff
take
like
that to the
that
marriage
too.
counselor, honey, because no.
So you're admitting that there are some hygiene practices that are big enough to like really get in between your relationship.
Listen, I broke up with a guy because I could not take his smell.
Yes, Kim.
I broke up with a guy
Yes,
because I
Kim.
couldn't. What she said?
She said stepping out on the
Yes.
bathroom mat wet. That's a
surprised
no-no.
me.
You dry off in the shower.
That surprised me. The way that Paul would flood the bathroom floor every time he came out of the shower, I was shocked.
This one
I was
too.
shocked.
This one too. I mean, just steps right out.
Yeah, I'm like,
So-
the towel is hanging right here. You could have dried off significantly before getting out of I was shocked.
And what so what'd you do
he-
about that?
Yeah, did you say you need to dry off first?
Was it like day
or
one you
did you
mentioned
accept
it? Or,
that about
Yeah.
him and say, okay, you know what? This is how it's going
Like
to be.
on our honeymoon, I don't think I said anything, but I was just like, no, he did not. But also, there was a cleaning service, so I wouldn't really think. I was just like,
Okay,
that's crazy,
right,
right.
And then when we got home, and he showered first, and then I got out and felt the
Oh,
flood.
and it's wet and cold.
So that's really the problem.
I felt the flood.
The problem is you're supposed to be stepping out onto a dry mat, and when you step out and it's wet, that's kind of like what in the world?
Yes,
Right.
it's horrifying. So
So
I
let
definitely
me
said something
let me tell you part of the problem for me. So the way we do it, usually because I shower so quickly, I shower first, and then April gets in right after me. This is at night when it's time to go to bed after we had a long day or
Right.
whatever. That's normally how it goes. And so
Yeah.
usually I keep the shower on so that she
Right.
can just get in right after me. So
Yeah.
I actually can't dry off in the shower
So
with the shower still on.
let me just say this.
You can
Let me just
try.
say this.
You can
Let me
try.
just say this. I have, and you're gonna say something about this.
Who's
but
who's gonna say
Tyena.
that? Okay.
Okay.
I have just gone on and accepted that.
Oh no! Also me. I'm sorry. Did you think that he changed?
Tyana's in
Yeah,
here
'cause-
telling y'all a lie. She is telling you a lie from the pits of hell.
Oh,
Babe.
So you're saying you
dry
have
off before
changed?
You got out of the shower?
I drive regular showers some of the time now. I never.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I did it. Like today I did it.
we are not counting that.
You
Okay.
don't count.
And
You don't count progress. You don't count growth. That's not right.
That's
I
true,
guess,
that's true.
yeah.
The funny thing is though.
But see, the thing about it is,
she probably didn't shower
let
after
me,
today.
But let me tell you what happens though. When it comes to stuff like that, even if you're doing it sometimes, even that one little time that the person steps out on that wet, it's like
It's a
goes
reminder
right on
all
back.
the
It goes
time.
like
Yeah.
exactly,
All the way back.
exactly. It takes you all the way back.
Like the trauma. It's triggering. It takes you all the way back.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so but you know what? I've accepted I've actually, which is so crazy, have learned to step out on a wet mat and I just go on. I can't believe that I'm that person
Okay,
now
you
though.
know what I do? We have quite like our tub is kind of big. It's large. So if I notice that he got out at the front, I actually will get out at the back. And there's just less.
Hmm. That's smart. Less wet there.
Yeah.
Good
I just
stuff.
move
Good
quickly to
strategy.
the I just move quickly.
Post has good strategy.
Yes. I move quickly to the next dry mat. Like I just move quickly to the next mat that's dry.
You just move quickly. Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you dry off before you step onto the wet mat.
Hey, peace.
No, I
Yeah.
just step on the wet mat.
You don't.
Right,
You
now
don't,
she-
you don't
she-
dry off
But you
anymore?
don't dry yourself off.
No.
And I don't do that anymore, y'all.
Right. It's like
Oh,
Now,
you
I-
just get out wet too.
I just get out wet too. I mean,
What's the point?
Right.
now when I'm at somebody else's house, I do not do that.
Right.
If I'm at somebody else's house,
And by the way, same with me.
he does dry off when
Yeah.
he's at somebody else's
Yeah.
house. I've trained him right, y'all.
Yeah. So we go other
You
places.
do that at home. You
I
don't do
embarrass
that
her.
out when you with other people.
Right. I don't
Okay,
embarrass her at
that's
somebody else's
nice.
house.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's something.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. That flooding the shower business. Been married 20 whole years and still fighting this battle with my hub.
Oh,
so
wow.
apparently it ain't
This is
just
a
us.
thing. This
That's
is a
Patrice.
thing.
Patrice said that.
Praise up.
Primo says I dry off with the washcloth clothes. Excuse me. So my bad. Let me read exactly as it is. I dry off with the washcloth before final dry with Tyena.
We know what you meant. Primo.
Oh my
Primo, we know what you meant. Don't let John play you like that.
I love it. Why does those things make me laugh so hard? Why?
You know, I'm just playing Primo.
Okay.
Hey, Tony said you're transitioning, Paul.
Kim said,
So you're doing good, man.
Kim said, April, we got to talk. I can't believe you're okay with that. I know. I'm not really okay with it, but it's like I've accepted it.
Angela
I feel it every
Baptiste says
time.
I put my slippers on the
Pray our
mat.
strength in the
Oh,
Lord, girl,
okay.
because
They said, wow, God bless y'all married folk.
The
Pray
little
our
things,
strength in the
Tam.
Lord.
It's them little
Because it gets
things.
ghetto sometimes, girl. Just FYI. It gets very ghetto in these married streets sometimes.
I tell
Okay.
people this. This isn't really on topic, but I tell people this. Marriage is hard when you're married to the right person.
Right.
True.
Exactly.
Exactly right.
Exactly.
Yes.
So imagine.
Right, that's true.
Imagine.
I mean,
You're right.
Okay.
be out there with somebody you
Because
don't really like. That's
I have had multiple times where I have had to tell John to get them hairs off of the sink.
don't
Hello?
What are you making? Let's go show them.
And
our
I, look.
bathroom.
I know your wife is
I'm
telling
your
the
face.
truth. I know your
No,
wife is
he
telling the
has
truth.
his own side.
Okay, thank you.
He does have his
It
own
doesn't
side.
matter.
With your stuff all in it.
Okay, but not hairs though. Not hairs though.
Hair. It's something about hairs though.
It's something about hairs that is particularly problematic. I'm sorry.
Now I need
It's
people.
something about hairs.
I need people to understand that this is something that's happening right now. If you're
Even
not,
with two sinks, piece.
well, if you're
Even
not,
with two
if
sinks.
you're not from the South, you're not from Atlanta, you don't really understand. Yes, hair is plural, but what they're saying is different. Hairs is different.
It's
You know what I'm
hairs.
saying? It's
Okay.
like
Hairs is different. Okay.
I don't know how it's different, but
it's
somehow
a little nastier. You know what I'm saying?
it's multiple
So-
multiple instances of hair is hairs.
Right.
Exactly. Different types of hairs. We gonna get into
Jaleesa
different
says
types.
it's not okay when your partner slips. The wet mat is no longer okay.
It's
Austin.
no.
So sorry.
This
sorry.
is a thing.
Sorry, Jaleesa,
This
we
is
didn't
a
know.
thing.
Oh, that's why I'm glad we have two sinks. Yeah, Peace, they do too.
But I was telling
apparently-
Peace it don't matter.
matters.
I don't want to see his sink with hairs on them.
We didn't
I
have
don't
we
like
didn't,
hairs
we
anyway.
didn't have two sinks at the other house. Our first house we didn't have two sinks.
And you know what? He actually did a better job of cleaning it up then.
Ah.
true.
You did a better
That's
job
probably
of
yeah,
cleaning it
that's,
up.
that's probably
Because
true.
you
now that
knew
we
you
have
had to
two
share
sinks,
it.
It's the Wild Wild West.
It's my own sink. Why?
Look at
Who am I trying to
look
impress?
at what Tam just said.
Wu just reminded me that we're remodeling our bathroom next year. So you know.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
that's right. That's right. Wu. That's right.
and
You all
and
have
Tam
one
says yes. Clean up your hairs, facial, pubic, all of them.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Especially them pubes in the shower. You got to do that.
Rinse the pubes out, please. I can't.
Yes, I can't. I can't even step in the shower with the pubes.
Primo says Shalita is shouting in the living room. Yes, hairs.
Exactly, Shalita. You know. Okay.
So is this I mean, these things, it sounds like every married couple on here is dealing with the exact same thing.
Yes, and to me this is
Yes.
a simple fix.
Do you
You
think
know?
so?
Yes.
Just do whatever you say?
Tyena said earlier, get the removable shower head so you can clean off the pubes and all of the conditioners.
I do that.
Okay, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you do
yeah.
that.
Right.
I've trained you right.
Right.
Okay, stepping out on the mat. You know those things. Some things you do you can accept. Other things I think you just can't. Okay.
Can't.
Peach just said, hair gets on the baseboard near the trash can where Hubs cleans up his hair and throws it away.
Oh,
No.
oh,
Now they're just
oh,
everywhere.
Oh, these. I'm visualizing that.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
And Shy got a big old beard.
I was about to
His
say,
joint-
Rashawn is a hairy dude.
Yeah.
He is. But he do be putting some juices and berries in that joint.
Oh yeah, his joint is
Because I
nice.
hugged him.
It be glistening.
I hugged him
Yeah.
one time. That thing was so soft. I was like, what? I didn't think beards could be.
Yes. He's the one who actually put me onto beard, stuff.
Oh, so that's who I need to talk
to.
to. I need to call you, Peace. I need to call you.
Beard juice. That's hilarious, man.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so basically, it sounds to me like there's a consensus, which is black people are always cleaning, so we taking
And
multiple
we
showers.
got a history lesson as to why.
Right. Because we have to.
Because we have to.
Because if we go somewhere and somebody thinks we weren't clean, that just makes it even worse for us.
It does. Unfortunately, that is the case.
Number 2, we have learned that all husbands are alike. We don't clean up our hairs. We don't care about eating in the bathroom, and we leave the mat wet.
And you eat in the bathroom. Yeah.
Right. Were the other men that eat in the bathroom? I didn't see that.
Paul, do you eat in the bathroom? Do you care about that?
I do the same thing you do, John. If I'm walking through the bathroom and I'm eating, I'm not going to stop eating.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
How do you do that?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not planning to eat in the bathroom.
I
Our
actually
closet is
get
on the
sick
other
to
side
my
of our
stomach.
bathroom. We have to go through the bathroom to get to the closet. So like if I'm getting dressed and if I'm not in a hurry, if I'm getting dressed and I'm eating and I'm getting dressed or whatever, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna go get my clothes, come back, whatever. I'm not like putting my sandwich down.
I have never seen you do
Sandwich?
that.
How?
You will walk into the bathroom with an open sandwich?
Plate of spaghetti, doesn't matter what it is. If I'm
A plate of spaghetti? No, it's
If I'm
true.
eating
I've seen
something-
him do it. I've seen him do it. All the women are. Oh, Woo said nasty
walk to
too.
the bathroom, I'm not gonna stop.
Woo even said that's nasty.
That's nasty, y'all. It is.
God.
It is.
Keep our marriage in prayer during this difficult time. I did not
So
know that.
hold on. So Peace is saying
You
food
can't have food
upstairs is a
upstairs?
problem.
That's
No, we eat all over the house.
She don't play.
that's
We
So-
eat all over the house except the bathroom.
Mo Jeans 1986 says, "I'm Paul and John, not stop eating." Exactly. That's what you're talking about.
Wow.
You know what I'm
Thank you,
saying?
Mo.
Wow.
But
You
apparently,
can't just-
Jaleesa.
You can't have food
Look at
upstairs.
Jim.
That's different. We don't.
Yeah,
Right.
We don't live like that. We
Right.
You know.
Yeah, we eat
mean,
all
I
over the
mean-
house.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I mean,
Now I'm
everything.
not
Except
gonna
the
lie, I'm
bathroom.
good for eating in bed. I'm good for eating.
Oh,
in
honey,
bed.
I will
And
eat in
know
the bed
some
in a
people don't
minute.
do that, but
I love eating in bed. It's great.
I love
I
eating
will
in
bring
bed.
a 4-course meal into my bed. I'm not even gonna lie.
I will
Wait.
too. Everything.
I will set out a beach towel. Spread my knee
You're lying.
across the bed. All my towels. Just make sure I don't get the comforter dirty. But I'm eating in bed. It's gonna happen.
But we have
hilarious.
specific trays just
I was
to
about
bring
to
up the
say,
food for
I
the
put
bed.
the lap tray on our wedding registry because I already knew how it was gonna be.
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
use that thing a
Oh my
lot.
goodness.
In the
Yes.
other
In the
house,
other house,
especially. We use that thing a lot.
Yeah, John be having crumbs on his side of the bed though.
So does April.
I do too.
That's cool,
Listen,
bro.
let me tell you
I have
what.
crumbs.
I
have
hate
hold on,
crumbs
hold on,
in the
hold on.
bed.
I hate-
Okay.
I like
Y'all
crumbs
know,
either, but-
y'all know
Despise
those
crumbs in the bed.
Y'all know those soy ice cream bars. They have this one. April's favorite is coffee flavored, and
He about to
Have
call me
crumbles
out.
on it?
every time we have it, there'll be like chocolate in the bed, on her side. Cause she'll bite it and it'll like
Guys,
crumb off.
I
It'll come
only
in and
eat
drop
those every once in a while, but I have found
Like she
chocolate
dipped
on the
her
sheets,
ice cream in
y'all.
the bed.
Yeah, like she was dipping it on the sheets or something like that. I'm like, girl, what? How are you eating? I don't understand. But it's something about the way she bites it. It like it doesn't all get in her mouth, and it ends up on the thing. And there's chocolate
Y'all,
on the
I
bed.
have chocolate on the sheet,
Right.
and I'll be like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe
that's
this."
a regular. You know what I'm saying? So you don't be talking about my crumbs.
Yes, I
No,
do.
that's bad.
Yes,
I might
peace.
put some crumbs on the bed, but I'm gonna get up and wipe it off because I don't like that feeling.
I don't
of-
like that feeling.
Oh
No,
my goodness.
but you can't feel chocolate on the sheets, though. You can't feel chocolate on the sheets.
Primo
so.
said people who fall asleep while snacking should not eat in the bed. Shalita Davis.
Shalit.
How you gonna fall asleep while? Oh my goodness, man! See, Tab said the
I'm
same
not
thing.
gonna lie,
Chocolate
that
chunks
is
fall
happening
like that
before.
every time.
Exactly, they do. they do.
So she does.
Tyena is borderline narcoleptic.
Narcoleptic. I knew he was gonna say that.
Yeah. No, she really is. It's not.
Oh
it's
my
not diagnosed,
goodness.
But
She
she's
shouldn't be
borderline
driving.
narcoleptic. If she's tired, she's going to sleep. This is what's going to happen, right?
Right.
So we both work really hard. We work hard with the baby, all kind of stuff. She gets tired. Sometimes she gets tired early. Sometimes she gets tired around dinner time. Those things are simultaneous often.
Like
So-
I will
like,
half
often.
be asleep and be eating
Yeah.
at the same time.
And she loves to eat in bed.
Wow.
So it'd be like, let's say 9, and at 9 o'clock I'm still working usually. So I'm in my office working. She's in the other room. I go in the other room to whatever I'm doing, go to the bathroom or put something down or pick something up, whatever it is. She's knocked out, and there's like a plate of food next to her.
Like a whole plate.
Not an empty plate, a plate of food, like the food that she's still eating.
But see,
She'll
but
fall asleep.
but Tyena likes that anyway. She likes to kind of graze, so she'll eat
That's
something
the other
and
thing.
leave it there
Yes,
for a while,
that's
come
true.
back to it
Come
later.
back to it.
Tyena will wake up roll over, take a bite, and go back to sleep. Like,
Oh
I'm
no!
dead
Oh
serious.
no! I
I'm
can't!
dead
I can't!
serious.
Oh no!
It's funny, but
Please!
it's not a joke. Like, I'm
Please.
dead serious.
I can't! I cannot!
That is so
And then I'll
hilarious.
wake
man.
up and be like, didn't I have what happened to my plate? He's like, I took it downstairs. That was 2 hours ago. I'm like, but I was still
But you was
hungry.
still. Oh no!
Oh, my goodness,
That
man.
is.
That's hilarious.
I can't. It's something about turning around, eating, and then going back to sleep. I just feel like the food would not be chewed up.
Right. I don't want to choke while I'm, you know what
Oh
I'm
no,
saying?
it's always chewed up. It's always
Okay. Okay.
So
Like,
you not
I've
fall
never
asleep in the
fallen
middle of
asleep.
a,
You've
of a chew.
never. Okay. Whew, because I was visualizing food just sitting there.
No, I just do one of those. You know how John inhales his food? I just
Right.
do one of those.
Oh, like
Okay.
a two chew,
Okay.
a two chew, a two chew.
Two
Okay,
chews,
chew.
and it's gone.
two chew down. That works then.
And Julissa
P said
knows
also
I'm
me
just
time
really
I sleep
fall asleep
mid
to it.
sentence. That's what P said.
Oh wow.
And Jaleesa said she literally falls asleep anywhere.
Oh my goodness.
My sleep conversation is legendary.
Oh my god, she said it won't be. Tam said
That's
it,
right,
won't, be digested.
digested.
Though. That's why I keep
That's it.
telling John them two chews and swallowing.
It ain't digested.
So
That's
those
true,
sleep,
right?
those sleep meals aren't really those sleep
They're
meals.
not
That's
really
true.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
no.
man.
I gotta get myself
Well,
together.
Well, I have
Right.
chocolate in the bed.
Exactly.
Ty chews, couple chews in her sleep.
And we leave a flood on the
you
floor
leave
in the
flood
shower.
on the floor. You know,
And
we
we
all
eat in the
have these
bathroom.
things.
Yeah, we
You
eat
know,
in
we
the
all
bathroom,
have
sure.
these things. But we still together,
I think I have
y'all. We
lasagna
still
in the
together.
bathroom tonight.
Paul says you have lasagna in the bathroom tonight.
You're sick. You're a sick man.
Oh
Why
my
would you
goodness.
even joke like
I think
that?
I'll make a lasagna to eat in the bathroom.
Okay, guys, look who just showed up.
First of all, I have no idea how to even add her.
Just go to the other view.
All right, so if I do this,
Either Kim or Claire.
if I do this and then go like this,
No,
here
Not
she is
that
right
one.
here.
not that one, babe.
Well, what can I do?
You cut her out.
You
No, use our 4 thing that you had up before. The 4.
talking about this right here? This one?
Give me a shot.
Yeah, there you go.
And then I have to put Claire here now.
Right.
Now she's
Wow.
way. Yeah, you have to move that.
Nice
behind.
brows, Claire.
Move it back, Claire.
There you go.
There we go.
What up, Claire?
My arms aren't long enough to do this.
You gotta set it down somewhere.
Just bring it down.
Put
Just bring it
Put it
down.
wide.
Are y'all still on the show?
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
That's what.
You're
Yeah, that's
live right
You're
now. We're
live right
live.
What time is it?
now. It's 10:02.
Come on, Kim. You still on there?
Hey y'all.
We about to get off right now though. We were just about to end, and I saw you calling in. I thought you were trying to get some words in. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't. What are y'all talking about?
Okay,
We
didn't ask
talking about your
questions.
brothers leaving hairs in the sink.
Right.
And eating in the bathroom.
That's disgusting. I'm trying to think. Growing up, I don't remember hairs on the sink, but I probably wasn't paying attention.
No, you were, because they're
Paul
definitely
leaves-
here.
Paul leaves baby powder in the sink, like baby powder.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
he leaves
sink.
baby-
Oh,
On
I've
the
seen that.
counter.
I remember
On
that.
the floor
I
under
remember
the
that.
counter.
That's true.
Yes. I remember
The
that.
other day, I was going out, like dressed up, cute and everything,
Yeah.
and I had baby powder on my clothes because I leaned over to look in the mirror.
Okay.
Kim too.
Yeah.
Y'all coming in late.
Kim just called in too, so might as well just put her on. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
And,
if Claire was coming in, I had to come in too.
Can you get him in?
I'm trying to get Paul in too, because this is our sipping with the Sibs music. This was supposed to have on before. It will not let me put him
Let me do
in.
it.
And I got him in the wrong thing. Look, I got Paul over there and Kim right there.
Oh, we can't do it.
Kim is Paul.
I don't know why you can't
We're
do
all
it.
playing around. End the show.
Oh, what up, Kim? You moving stuff now?
What up?
What up?
Let me see if I can do it now.
I know this music, right? What's happening
This
to it?
music, exactly.
Trying to get in the middle. I can't get in the middle.
You trying to get you in the middle of the screen, Kim?
Oh, yeah.
This is so stupid.
It's a little jam well to the pop, low key.
Wait, you watching the Yankees?
Here we go.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Paul and Tyena here.
There you go.
That way, everybody that you care about saying is actually there.
What up, y'all?
Anyway, we leaving. Thanks for being on the show tonight, guys. And we actually got everybody in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even though you didn't,
something like
really
that.
hang out the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So just real quick, Kim, does Odari walk out the shower and floods the mat?
Yes.
Does he leave hairs all over the
That's why I
sink?
said that. Everywhere.
Everything.
So we're all exactly the same.
Everywhere. And I just walk in the bathroom and just be rolling my eyes.
Anyway,
All right, y'all.
thank y'all for coming on. We leaving.
Sipping with the Sibs.
was
All right, y'all.
Love
See
y'all.
y'all next time.
Love you too.
Bye.
Nah.
Bye.
All right, y'all. So that was hilarious. Anyway, I want to make sure you know about this assessment. It's free. You can get on there and do this thing. YourTotalIntimacy.com. Go take your free assessment. And by the way, we also have something else coming up. It is our
Yes.
Fire Up Your Sex Life free live event.
Ooh, changing up the music.
Yeah. Change it up a little bit. It's coming up Monday, August 30th at
Yes.
8 p.m. This is part 2. We've done this one before. We're actually doing a little bit new information this time. You want to come join us for this. And that's coming up on the 30th of August
So
at 8 p.m.
how do they sign up for that?
I think they can go to. Man, I'm not sure.
We don't have
actually.
it on here.
I'm
This is terrible.
not even sure where you're supposed to go. You know what I'm saying?
Just look for it, y'all.
Exactly.
So if you're not
see it
following
soon.
us, go ahead and follow Just John and April,
Yeah.
and you'll get the info.
For single people,
Tam?
yeah, they can do that. Look,
Just sign up, girl.
go ahead and
Just
do
come
it.
on.
Come. You can learn something that was gonna help you when you do get married. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right, Team John, Team April. Who is it tonight?
Well,
Look.
Let's say this. If your husband steps out of the shower
Mm-hmm.
and floods the mat,
Then your Team April.
leaves hairs in the sink, or eats in the bathroom, you are Team April. Okay? If your wife takes 10, 15-minute showers, then you are Team John.
That's it? It's gotta be more than that. Y'all did other stuff too, didn't you? What was the other problem? Did we name some other stuff? that
No,
y'all
you
did
didn't. You just said we're long in the bathroom. You didn't even say that about me. Thank you, Peace. I win tonight.
Yeah, well, we got two
Thank you,
Team April.
Tam.
We got
She
two
said
Team
men are
April so
nasty.
far.
Exactly. They don't care. You hear me? They do not care.
Team John or Team April. And here's the thing. If you're Team John, then see? There you go, Peace. Also Team John. That's what I'm talking
Peace
about.
is just sweet. That's all that is. Peace,
That's what I'm
Peace
talking
just,
about.
She
You know
just
what I'm
feels sorry for you. I think our audience went to bed, babe.
Madison Sister Team Siblings. That's
All right,
good.
all right.
Yeah, you need to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Our siblings tonight were great.
They were great. Thanks for joining. Our
and so-
siblings came in
It's
late.
funny because we've never had a sibling with the Sibs without all of them on, and we still haven't. Now
Exactly.
everybody's been on still.
Exactly. Aw.
And Wu says both of you are nasty.
Because I'm eating in the bed.
Yeah. Abdel says Team April.
Yay. She said,
And-
nah, I'll be in the shower for 30 minutes. That's
O'Brien
so
said
funny.
he's definitely Team John tonight because
It's not that
deep. It ain't, man.
It's
You know what I'm
not.
saying?
It's
You
not.
can't-
None of this is that deep.
Primo said you don't need to comment because we all know he's Team John. That's his point. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. I already know that,
week.
Primo.
Every
But I
week
know
he's Team John.
Shalita is Team April, and if she had her computer open, she would be typing that in. Thank
Wanda
you,
said, I love the
Wanda.
show. Thank you, Wanda.
I'm so glad you joined us tonight.
Yeah, man. We have fun out here, man. That's all we do. You know what I'm saying? It's live. We're going to go crazy.
All
Anyway,
right, y'all.
hey, we going to bed because April's got school tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
I do. Oh my goodness, I act like I'm just.
Cynthia said,
you know,
team knowing we all have our issues. That is true.
We do.
Including
And
April.
it's not that deep.
Jeremiah said, dang, I missed the show.
Jeremiah!
I have to watch the replay. Yeah. Yeah, Jeremiah. Yeah, in fact, you're probably in school and you have to go to school tomorrow, which is probably why you should be in bed right now. Jeremiah, get into bed, man.
Bank hat bounce. They requesting a bank hat bounce.
She called it the ATL bounce. Tony, good night. We'll see y'all all next time.
I'm gonna drive tonight. Drive it off. Drive it off, man. Drive it off.
Yes.